Caitlin Clark is getting a LeBron James criticism. She was asked whether she should have shot the ball more at the end of the Indiana Fever's loss to the Chicago Sky, and she answered it as you would expect Caitlin Clark to answer a question like that appropriately.
I mean, sure, you can wish it. I'm sure there was an opportunity or two for me to probably attempt another shot there at the end, but I trust my teammates. Obviously, 13 assists, that means my teammates scored off of 13 of my passes. Like, it's a really great number. So I'm going to give them the ball every time, give them an opportunity to score. I believe in them. And obviously, Kels had a great game. I thought AB was really good. I thought we were really good out of ball screen action for three quarters. And then we kind of just struggled to even get to it. And obviously, but it wasn't our offense. Our offense was never the problem. We scored 87 points, and we really didn't execute the entire fourth quarter. We just fouled. We have to stop fouling.
So that was Caitlin Clark's assessment of the game. And she should have had more assists. If she was being frank, she should have had more assists in that one. There were a bunch of assists that weren't converted. She had the most by a rookie since 2007, but still a bunch that were fumbled and not converted in the game. Nevertheless, she is right in the sense that the team has been playing very well. And Aaliyah Boston in particular has really found a groove with Clark. Their connection has been brilliant. And the way that they've found each other during this stretch of games, including even in this loss, has given you hope that that could be the combination we all thought it could be when Clark was drafted by the Indiana Fever. I mean, you can see Caitlin finding Aaliyah underneath right there and Boston converting. It was, some of the drops by Mitchell. Christy Wallace has been a problem, I think, for Indiana in the starting lineup. It's a question what Christy Sides is going to do with that spot. I've talked about it. Is she going to give Lexi Hull more minutes? Is she going to give Celeste Taylor a look? Those are some of the things for the Fever coach to consider, of course. But the criticism here, again, reminds me of James, of LeBron, who in many instances at the end of a game kicked it out to the corner. Whether it would be Danielle Marshall in his earlier days with Cleveland or later in his career, whomever it may be, at different with Sasha Pavlovich or Caldwell Pope with the Lakers and Mike Miller and Shane Battier with the Heat and so on and so forth. Throughout his career, LeBron made that play when everyone was like, you need to be Jordan or Kobe with your killer instinct. That's the way you got to lock in. And it's a good sign, I think, for the way people think about Caitlin Clark for that conversation to even come up. Now, Caitlin has been scoring the ball very efficiently as of late, and she's been more on her playmaker-ish. She's the best playmaker in the WNBA. Like LeBron James, she is a genius-level playmaker who can make things happen with the ball in her hands. Now, her efficiency's gone up. Her shooting percentages are up. She's still hitting those deep threes and everything else. But at the same time, of course, people want to see her be the one rising up and taking the shot. Her forcing herself into the action. Late in the game, she gave that go-ahead pass to Wallace, who had a chance to finish and put them up. And I'm not saying Clark shouldn't take clutch shots. Of course she should. She's the best player, right? Like the best player has that responsibility. But at the same time, it did remind me of LeBron James. And if that is the company you're in, then things are probably going to wind up okay for you.